So today we're going to be talking all about organization for 2017, which is very weird to say out loud, but it is in fact 2017. And one of my New Year's resolutions, which I know is super cheesy, but it is to get more organized because honestly, like after working in, the real world for a full year, a little over a year, I've learned I'm not as organized as I thought I was, and I really need to step it up. So I've come up with a new little system to hopefully keep myself organized for the year, and maybe it'll help you guys out in some way, shape, or form. And also I have a little announcement. I've officially started my planning channel, which I'm super excited about. I've been kind of obsessed with watching plan with me videos and Etsy hauls and planner setup videos for the past maybe 2 months. So I decided to start a channel myself. It's called The Stylish Planner. It'll be linked down below, and I also have an Etsy shop featuring some of the sticker kits and stuff that I've created for myself, and I think they're kind of cute. They're a little bit different than I feel like other people's are, just because they're a little bit more I don't want to call them simple because they're not necessarily simple, but a little less cutesy. Still kind of cute though. I don't know, you'll see. Just go check it out. Link is in the description, as well as a discount code, so get excited. But if you want to go check out the planner channel, I would really, really appreciate it. Anyways, back to this video and how I plan on staying organized and getting organized really for 2017. So the way I think of things is I kind of compartmentalize them. So for example, just in my everyday life, I will break apart my day into work time, YouTube time, Etsy time, me time, and kind of do things in those categories, because if I split them up, then I feel like I can't really focus on that one thing. If I do YouTube stuff at work, which I never do because that would be very weird, but I feel like I wouldn't really be able to focus on what I'm there to do, which is work. So that's kind of my theory, I guess, behind this new organization system, and it's basically me putting all these different categories into different planners. So I have 4 planners and a little notebook in which I have broken kind of my life down where I need to be more organized. So my planner channel is where I'm going to do my setup videos and more in-depth reviews over each individual planner, but here I'm just going to give you a brief overview. And I'm still waiting to receive some of my dividers and inserts and all that good stuff from various Etsy shops, so I'll do a setup video on all these planners as soon as I get those. But let's just get started with my main planner, which is kind of like my week at a glance planner. And this planner is what stays at home with me and what I use to kind of put every kind of major event down in, and that is my new Erin Condren planner. I had one last year and I loved it, so I repurchased, and this is the cover I decided to go with this year. I think it's just the watercolor one, and I got my initials in 2017 on it. And if you haven't seen an Erin Condren planner, there are so many setup videos and tour videos of these, but it basically comes with your notes page, which I kind of decorated a little bit. I've been playing around with that. Your month on 2 pages, which I decorated for January, and then you have your week, and I have the vertical layout, but you can either get vertical, horizontal, or hourly, whichever works for you, but I like the vertical personally. And this is actually one of the kits I've designed, and it's seriously so much fun and just kind of makes planning a little bit more exciting to do. So again, this is the planner that stays at home and that I can flip open and just see when my TV shows are coming on, when I need to do this by, just the broad picture. The next planner I have is my little personal size planner from Kate Sade. This one is from the outlet because I don't want to spend $200 on the real Kate Spade one, which this one's real, obviously. But in case you don't know, the majority of the stuff that is at the Kate Spade outlet is produced for the Kate Spade outlet. Some of the things are from their main line, but this isn't one of them. But anyways, this is my work planner. So this is what goes to work with me and has strictly work related things in, and I like it because it fits in my purse and it can stay nice and safe since it zips. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I have a little bit of decoration. I'm kind of playing around with that, but I will go more in depth on my other channel about how I set this up. But basically what I have in it for now is my calendar, and I only have the months January through April in it just because it saves space, and that's kind of how my work life is broken down into different categories of the year. So January through April is our busy season, and then summer is less, and then fall is even less. So that's kind of how I decided to break it down. And then behind that I have my to-do list, and I just just write down my to-do list in the morning before work, and it just helps me kind of keep everything in perspective. So that's really all I have in here right now. But again, once I get my inserts and stuff, I will do a setup video all dedicated to this planner. The next planner I have, this is literally sounds so crazy because there's actually 4 of them, but the third planner I have is this Kikki.K, and this is an A5 size, which is kind of similar to a size of like an Erin Condren, but the inserts are a little bit smaller. But this planner is dedicated to like my passion projects. So basically when I have my days off work, that's when I use this planner, because on my days off I focus on YouTube and I focus on creating new Etsy designs and doing all of that. So all of that is in here, and basically it just looks like this on the inside. I have a little bit of stuff going on, a few of these little flags, and I have a little sticky note page that I got from Target. Again, I'm waiting on dividers and inserts for this, but I'm planning on only keeping like a calendar in here just to keep track of upload dates and release dates and all that good stuff. And then I have like a daily schedule, which I already have. This actually is from Michael's, the insert is, and it's really pretty. So this is kind of like an hourly look, and I filled it out for today. And I really am liking the idea of having an hourly schedule for these days where I'm focusing on YouTube and Etsy and again my passion projects, just because it kind of keeps things in perspective. And I don't think I'd be able to keep up with this if I did it 7 days a week. So I just use this for these days. And then again, I am getting more inserts for more specific purposes, so we'll do a setup video when all of that comes. And also in the back it comes with one big notebook for you just to jot down ideas or whatever you'd like to do. And the last planner I have, I'm not really using it for planning, but I'm using it for budgeting. And this is another Kikki.K because I really like their stuff, and this one is their pink kind of like watercolor one, and I just thought it was really pretty. It would make budgeting a little bit more fun. But let's be real, there's something fun about budgeting. But this is what it looks like on the inside. It's basically the exact same as the other Kikki.K I showed you guys, and I have a few more of the inserts I plan on using for this, but again I will give you a more in-depth look at it once I do a setup video. But basically this is going to help me track my spending and where I'm spending my money and where I can be saving money and when things are due, and just a lot of adult things is happening in this binder. And the final thing I'm doing to help keep myself organized this year is always have a notebook on hand. This one I actually got from Walgreens. I want to say Walgreens, and I like it because it says Queen Bee on it, and my name starts with a B, and yeah. I just think it's funny, and it's actually really nice. It's like a faux leather, and it has like yellow paper, and I feel like it's just aesthetically pleasing. But this is basically where I dump ideas. If I come up with a cool like video concept, or if I need just to make a grocery list, I just put it in here. And I'm one of those people that if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget about it. So it's always nice to have a cute little notebook, and I like how it has a little elastic because it keeps everything safe and compact, because I hate it when you throw one of these in your purse and it doesn't have something to keep it all together and it just becomes like a tangled mess. It's terrible. So I really like this one, and I'm pretty sure it was like $5 from Walgreens. Alright y'all, so that is everything for how I'm going to try and keep organized during 2017. I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you have any organization tips you'd like to share, please comment them down below because I would really appreciate it. I honestly need all the tips I can get. And please don't forget to check out my planner channel if you are into planning. It would really mean the world to see other people kind of interested in this. And if you want to, check out my Etsy shop. It'll be linked down below with the discount code for your first purchase. Anyways, that is everything for today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!